Hello and welcome to ranking all Gran Turismo box arts throughout the years. Now this includes the mainline series of games, not any sub-series like the PSP or the Concept. However, if you guys do want me to do that, make sure to leave a comment down below, and maybe I will. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, apparently Gran Turismo loves to be difficult and changes their box art throughout regions of the world. So if I didn't get one, please let me know. I'm sorry if I did. I'm pretty sure I got majority though. First up, we have Gran Turismo 1, the OG. Now I could find two of them, this being the first one, and I gotta say it's really good. I like the clouds and how the sky's like blue and the clouds are red. Kind of makes like the Gran Turismo logo pop a bit more. And we have a car wrapped in like a car sheet, and it looks pretty good. From the outline, I want to say it's like a C4 Corvette or maybe like a Buick Grand National. I might be wrong. Someone in the comments tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's pretty good, and I gotta give it, I'm gonna say a 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. Now we have the second version of it, and just to be flat out, this sucks. This just absolutely sucks. The only thing I like about this is it kind of ingrooves itself into the tire. Other than that, there is nothing special about this. It's just a tire with Gran Turismo on it. I can do that in my backyard if I wanted to. It's really nothing to write home about. If I saw that in a store, I wouldn't pick it up. Like if I was blind, I didn't know what Gran Turismo was, I don't want to pick that up. It just doesn't seem like a good game. It looks like a tire rolling game. So because of that, I'm going to have to give this at least a 2. I like the effort, but it's just not Gran Turismo. Now with GT1 out of the way, we can look at GT2, which has a total of 3 box arts. This is going to be a very long video, I'm sorry about that. Like I previously stated, there are 3 Gran Turismo 2 box covers that I found. I don't know if there's any more, I'm sorry. But this first one is a Honda S2000 with the Gran Turismo 2 logo on the top. Now it's okay-ish. I mean, yeah, you can tell it's an S2000, but it's also very like hidden in terms of you can't tell the difference between it and the back, which is kind of a letdown. But otherwise, it's kind of alright. I'm gonna give it a 3, maybe a 3.5. I think a 3.5 would do it well. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 10. Sorry about the quality on this one. Some of them kind of look like this, so I'm sorry. But from first glance, when I first looked at it, it didn't seem like much. And I was gonna give it, I think I was gonna give it a 3 before. But then I looked into it and saw what it actually was, and that just jumped it right up to 5. So if you don't know, this is an engine off of an Aston Martin DB7 V12, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, you can't really see most of the engine, but just knowing what type of car this comes from just jumps it up into the cool factor. So that's why I gotta give it a 5 out of 10. It is cool, but not too cool, if you know what I mean. This is the third and final cover that I could find, and I think this is the coolest one. So at first glance, you may look at it and just see 2 dials and a steering wheel, which is perfectly reasonable. I mean, you wouldn't know what car this is from anyways. But taking a quick Google search, this is actually from a McLaren F1, which, if you didn't know, is not in Gran Turismo. So the cover car of the Gran Turismo game is not even in Gran Turismo, which is just kind of weird, if I'm being honest. And I think this is the best cover art in my opinion. Ranking it a 6, I think it just, I really don't know. It just speaks to me. It says, give me a 6. So I did. That's the final ranking. Now the cover of this first one, out of 2, is very, 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 very weird. So this is a headlight of a 996 generation Porsche, which I'm currently driving in, which is a GT3, which is also the name of the game, which I just found super hilarious. I don't know why, but I think it was done intentionally. And for that, I gotta give it a 5. I know it may sound like it should be higher, but at the end of the day, it's just red with an upside down headlight, which it's not very, I don't know what to say, like racing car game. And from first glance, you'd think this is probably a horseshoe by the looks of it. So yeah, I gotta give it a 5 out of 10. Now we move on to the second one, which I actually own. It's a pretty good game. I play it a lot as a kid, on this box art, I should say. But I do like it. This is on the back of an Acura CL Type S. Now I don't know how people found this out, because you're literally given like 2 inches of the car. But I think this is a very cool box art design. You have the Gran Turismo logo kind of popping out of the car. Looks like it's a car badge. I gotta give this one a 7.5. I don't know, it just is cool. It's 3D. I think it looked great when I was a kid. So, bit of bias here, but it's a 7.5 for me. Now finally, we can get into easier ones. Like the next one, Gran Turismo 4. Moving along now, and I already realize that this video is 8 minutes. Holy crap. Anyways, this is Gran Turismo 4. It has a GT Ford, obviously, on a white background with a Gran Turismo 4 logo on the top. It's okay. I do enjoy how like parts of the GT40 are like open, the doors, the hood, trunk, don't know what you'd call that. It's okay. I'd give it a solid 5. It's really all I can do. There's nothing really popping at you, but it is a cool one whatsoever. I do like it. And yeah, that's basically it. Now you're going to see an extra lap at Daytona because I had a massive crash out, and I feel that should be in the video somewhere. So now you get to see it. That does not look too good. Anyways, let's go on to my favorite Gran Turismo game, Gran Turismo 5. Now before we get into Gran Turismo 5, I just want to point out that there will be a video explaining why Gran Turismo 5 is my favorite one in this whole series, so make sure you're subscribed so you're tuned in to watch that video. Anyways, on to Gran Turismo 5's box art. Just seeing this is bringing back memories already. So this is the Mercedes SLS AMG, which has gold wing doors. I gotta say, this is one of, if not the best cover art ever. You have the Mercedes SLS, of course, but it's almost like it's getting X-rayed. You can see the steering wheel through the shutters. You can see everything. It is mwah, bellissimo, amazing, great. Nothing like, it is just so amazing. That's why I gotta give it an 8.5 out of 10. That is also extremely biased, I know, but it is so great. And if you haven't played it already, please go and play it. It is just such an amazing game. Now we will move on to Gran Turismo 6, the black sheep of the Gran Turismo community. Because my PS5 is stupid, I only have 2 more allowed recordings that I could do for this video. So if the next 3 games are of poor quality, I'm sorry. It's just stupid PS5. I don't have a computer yet, so I'm using Share Factory. But Gran Turismo 6, this is a C7 Corvette. It's mid. That's all I can give it. It's blue and white. It has wind tunnel, which I guess is kind of cool. But other than that, there's really nothing spectacular about it. I mean, yes, if it was in a store and I saw it, I'd definitely pick it up. I think it would look cool. But that's really the only thing it has going for it. I think later titles have better cover arts. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. I think that's a good rating for it. Now we move on to the second one, which is the Anniversary Edition. Now, I couldn't find anything anywhere to tell me what vehicle this was, so I'm sorry, I don't know. By the looks of it, I want to say Subaru. I'm probably very wrong about that, but it's just my guess. I think this is way better than the first one. Yes, it's kind of still blue, white, black. However, it gives us a lot more detail on the car. It has the Gran Turismo Anniversary. I think it just looks 1,000 times better. And because of that, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Is it the best? No. But is it better than some of them? Yes, very much. So we move on to the second last Gran Turismo box cover, which is Gran Turismo Sport. And yes, I am counting it as a mainline series because it was here for 5 years. Just saying. First off, we have a guy in a racing suit next to a Mercedes AMG SLS from 2015. It's very good, I think. I mean, it's kind of lacking on the color department, but other than that, is very good looks-wise. I think what they could have done better was brighten up the bottom part of it a bit more. I can barely see anything. Maybe that's how they wanted it. I don't know. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's alright. It's alright. And for the last game of the series is Gran Turismo 7, which I personally think is the best. We have the blue Porsche Vision Gran Turismo with the red Mazda Vision Gran Turismo, both on the sides where blue and red would usually be on an old Gran Turismo game, blue being on the G part and T being on the red part. I think it just goes into that nostalgic factor. And for that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think is a very good one. Showcases cars, cool colors. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Now this is under 15 minutes because I can't put a 15-minute video on YouTube yet. However, please subscribe. I want to make more content like this. And yeah, peace.